I know you're big on this, man. The French Montana, Young Thug, Kendrick beef. Kind of clear this up for me, bro. French Montana goes on, he does an interview with Complex, and he basically says something to the fact that he has more hits. If he performed at a festival, he'd have that festival, quote unquote, correct me if I'm wrong, more lit than Kendrick Lamar. Is that correct?
Yes. To my knowledge.
How does Young Thug get involved in this?
Honestly, I think that Young Thug and see, he's not even that relevant. I forgot his name already. French Montana. There you go. Yeah, I don't think that they had a good relationship in the beginning, and so he's hearing French Montana talk, big and saying he's got bigger numbers and this and that. Young Thug's coming out like, man, you ain't, and that's where the beef started from. And now there's a debate beyond that saying, well, does French Montana have hits? I mean, his numbers are good, but he doesn't have hits. He has features. He's a feature artist. So he can't talk about himself by himself. Oh, I can do a festival. You mean you and then all the 10 other people you've done features with? It's not going to work. He would be literally just doing hooks. He would not be rapping.
He's got, and again, this is not my specialty. We all know this, but I mean, just off the head, Pop That. He's got that track with Sway Lee, which I thought was mainly Sway. And then he's got Ain't Worried About Nothing. Am I right? So 3 right there, right?
Features.
Right. But I'm saying, what other hits does he have?
None.
Off your head.
He has no hits, but he has hits with features.
Yeah.
He doesn't personally have any hits.
Yeah,
I get that. All his songs are features.
So
it should exclude him from any conversation about more than Kendrick.
So what is considered a hit? Like, is that subjective, or this is coming from the guy that doesn't know? What is a hit? Is that a song that's like top 5 Billboard? Is that a song that's on Billboard at all? Just a song that charts? What is a hit? Is it an anthem hit? Because French Montana does have, I mean, you go to a club, right? Pop That that'll always be quote unquote hit in the club, but Kendrick definitely has, for lack of a better word, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's, I would say more lasting music that means more here, means more here. You know what I mean? Right. Like, it's not surface at all.
French Montana is...
And he's got more hits, I think, on the charts.
Who?
Kendrick. I think, I'm not saying that they're top 5, but I wrote it down somewhere, but off the head, I believe that Kendrick has more hits that charted on Billboard 100, on the Billboard 100 charts, than French. French just has those anthem hits that we remember, that we rock with. But right?
Right. Yeah, I agree. I think that Kendrick Lamar, he has way more music and they're lasting. So the hits probably, add up longer, stay longer. But at the end of the day, French Montana, like those hits, it's, contributed from bigger artists than him who have way more hits probably than even Kendrick Lamar. People like Drake, he's done at least 2 or 3 features with. You know what I mean? So I don't even think he should be in the same conversation with Kendrick Lamar. It's insulting to hip hop.
Yeah, but he did say, listen, I'm going to stand up for myself. And I kind of get that. He can't just like say, yeah, you're right. I mean,
no,
I'm
he
not
needs
that.
to be real. People need to be real with themselves. People need to be real. Yeah, you're right. I have hits, they're features. And I know that if he framed it a different way, this wouldn't even be a big thing. But he's saying himself.
Looking at French Montana's Wikipedia, his recent song Unforgettable featuring Sway Lee,
that was a hit.
It's his first song as a lead artist to reach top 10 on the US Billboard 100.
Wait, what do you mean a lead artist?
Lee, as in it's just him.
Well, no, he's got Sway Lee on the track.
But he's the main. It's his song rather than what you're saying. He's a feature artist. He's on someone else's song. This is his song with someone else on his song.
That's why I don't.
And that's his first time on the Billboard. When you look at Kendrick,
dude, here's the deal. I've seen Kendrick. He can sell out. He sold out Oracle. Was it like, I think he did 2 dates back to back, right? Without a problem. I just think it's funny because French Montana ain't selling out nothing. French Montana he's not selling out a club with maybe a couple hundred people max. Am I right?
He's couple hundred? That might be a little insulting. Let's say a couple thousand.
No.
He's got fans.
French Montana as a headliner?
For a show, he can definitely pack in at least like 1,000 people.
This is what Kendrick is the cake. French Montana is the icing.
I mean, I don't even know if he's the icing.
But so that's what I'm saying.
He's a crust, man.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a sprinkle.
He could be a sprinkle.
I hear
the beady ones, the ones that no one likes, the ones that like
they're really hard and crunchy.
They're ones that, you know what I mean? He's like the beady sprinkles.
The beady sprinkles.
That'd be like, Why are you here? Why are you in my? Oh, someone put the wrong sprinkles in my cupcake. That's him.
We'll let him know.
He's
We'll let him know.
equivalent. He's a sprinkle. The bead sprinkles.
He's like, I don't want to clown on him because obviously he's richer and more successful than all of us, but
I'll clown.
we'll keep going.
People, you can still be.
He's kind
You
of like
can still be a clown and be rich.
he's probably, I don't know, maybe like a step or two under Khaled. Yeah.
Sure, but I think Khaled, he
You
at
can say
least
the same
owns
thing.
up to like.
Yeah, you can
he's
say
a
the same thing about
curator.
Khaled.
You can say, but Khaled ain't going out saying, Kendrick, Drake, put me up with the I'll do festivals. Stop. You're capping. You're lying.
Yeah.
You're not being real with yourself, and that's why you get caught with your pants down. DJ Khaled, I'm pretty sure he's a more humble person. I think he's more liked in the industry too because he's more of a curator. He puts people together. He just throws DJ Khaled on there. Sure, it says his name on there as
He's
a
a
single
collaborator
artist.
is what he is.
He's
He
a
just brings the best
Collaborator,
together.
curator,
Yeah.
peacemaker,
And I
uniter.
think, and he would own up to that too. He would
He
say
would.
that. Yeah.
He's real. He would be real about it. French Montana, he's delusional if he thinks he's up there with Kendrick at all.
I'm sure more.
Or
will come
Young
out.
Thug. I'm gonna keep it real.